if you are planning a trip to Kauai, let me tell you the best way to explore the west side and a little bit of the south shore. If you are up on the north shore, it's a long drive to get all the way down to the south side, and you want to be sure to hit all of those things in one big sweep. So stick around with me so you don't miss any tips or fun things to do. So first of all, and probably most obvious, you need to visit Waimea Canyon, the Grand Canyon of the Pacific. It is so beautiful and majestic. It is something you will not want to miss. It's surprising to me every time to drive up and be like, oh my gosh, this is all right here on this island, this tiny little island. But it truly is amazing to see in person. Pictures cannot do it justice. So my advice to you is to drive on down first thing in the morning. And there are two ways to get up the mountain, but either way you take, there's gonna be a lot of scenic overlooks that you can stop and see. And then you can take the other way back down. You can go up and not stop. It's still a beautiful drive, no matter how you do it. Either way you go, you won't be missing any of the overlooks. It's all beautiful. At the top, there will be a parking lot, and in that parking lot, there is a bathroom, so don't worry. It's a long drive up, and there's fruit stands. And you will be able, there's a ramp. So if you have anyone in your party who has trouble with stairs, there is a ramp to the top, and there will be several different places where you can stop to take a look, take pictures, just enjoy yourself. There's a place to sit down too. It is so beautiful. Take your time up there and really take it all in and what it took to create it, because truly it is magnificent. On your way back down, again, you can stop at the Scenic Overlooks. There's these waterfalls, tiny waterfalls in red dirt that are kind of fun to look at too. Now, we like to stop at a shave ice shack called Jojos. It is the best shaved ice ever. And we stop at least 2 times when we go because we just love it so much. And we're not big shave ice fans either, but this is so good. So my suggestion to you is to get the number 7, the berry, and get the macadamia nut ice cream in the bottom with the cream on top. Like, you guys, I could go on all day about this, but I won't. Just trust me on the berry. And then the other one that I really like is a chocolate flavor, and I'm forgetting what it's called right now, but I'm gonna write it right here. I'm gonna look it up and write it right here for you. So good. You will wanna stop at Jojos. There are 2 Jojos in Waimea now. The one that you wanna stop at is the one across the street from the high school, just as you're driving through town. And there's a lot of little fun tourist stands too that you can walk through. I like to hit it pretty early in the morning. It opens up at 11, so it should be a great time to stop as you're headed back down the mountain. I wouldn't suggest stopping before you go up if you're heading up in the afternoon, just because it tends to get a little busy. I like to be there right when it opens, because then you get a nice place to sit and there's not a big line, and you know, no one wants to stand in line forever when you're on vacation. So after you hit Waimea and have enjoyed some time up there, you've gotten your Jojos. A fun, pretty little place to walk through is Hanapepe. Hanapepe is a cute little artsy town. I know on Friday nights they have a big fair almost where the vendors will set up stands. There's a lot of food stands, art stands, lots of cute little fun things, trinkets to buy. There is also the Hanapepe swinging bridge, which I've seen a lot of pictures of online. So the last time we were there, my husband and I walked over the Hanapepe swinging bridge, which was fun, but it was also anticlimactic. So if you're curious about it but not sure if you really want to make that time to do it, let me just give you a big spoiler alert and tell you that there's really nothing on the other side. We walked across on a Friday night during their art fair, and you get to the other side and there was a lady in her house selling art, but that was it. You get to one side, there's just a few houses amongst the trees. And so if you're wondering about the Hanapepe swinging bridge, it's cool, it's a fun photo op, but if you're not sure, I would say you can probably skip it. After you've walked through Hanapepe, I would make my way back and stop at Spouting Horn. Spouting Horn is really fun. The waves come in under the lava rocks and then it shoots up through a spout in the rock, so you get these big waves and kind of a blast of mist on your body. It's also just a really fun place just to take in the ocean against the lava rocks. All the colors just are beautiful together, and it's also a fun place to pick up some fun trinkets for any loved ones at home or any souvenirs you might want. There's a ton to look at there, and it's just a really beautiful place. If you are looking for lunch too, if you're already not full enough from your Jojos shaved ice, a fun place that I like to stop at that will be between Jojos and Spouting Horn is the Brick Oven Pizza. Now, the best thing there is the poo-poo pizza, the appetizer pizza. My dad used to order the appetizer pizza. He'd order one for us to actually eat there, and then he'd order a poo-poo pizza for the next morning because their leftover pizza is amazing. So those are all of my tips. If you're gonna take a day trip, a little morning trip to the west and south side, hit Waimea, come back down the mountain, be at Jojos at 11 o'clock when it opens. Now remember that we're on Hawaiian time. Sometimes it's more like 11:15. I've had to wait before, like, are you guys coming? But they do show up. So just hang out for a minute. If it's not open yet, they will be. And then hit Hanapepe and grab some brick oven pizza, stop at Spouting Horn, and those are all the beautiful things I would stop to see if you're looking for a little morning trip to the south side.